you can go for Diffusal if you want to get more active. It's going to be immensely impactful here up against a Bristleback and Morphling if you manage to go Diffusal Disperser. So I like this from Heroic. I think they've covered all their bases well. It's not a global strat per se, and Armel just has to deal with it, which is fair. I'm sure he's used to having these rough matchups, of course.
Oh, they even skill up level 1 charges just to ensure they can find a target here. Tims will be targeted indeed. A nice Fisher has bought a bit of space, but Schofield able to secure first blood as now Jabs. He's too far in. He will also drop. It's a bloodbath. It's an absolute massacre here in the triangle, as they even hand a double kill to Analog on the mid Leshra. And he buys his bottle out, John. Well, look at that.
And it's only effective up against, what, 3 players, so not a full effectiveness there. Still, taking a gander at the lanes as we're busy talking about stuff besides the game. Down bot, this lane for Jabs is not going to feel great. Ursa, silencer for Bristle. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, see you later. And the worst part is as well, like, that's just probably going to keep happening every time he tries to move in for creeps. You've got level 2 Edict up on Analog. Here we go. There's the charge. As I say, he's come. No Fisher to block this. He does get a very nice aftershock, though, with the Enchant Totem, and that'll do the trick. But that's something I was anticipating more of, is just constant charges to never allow him to feel confident. They are going to bring in King KJ now, so they could actually be in a lot of danger here for Armel. He will Fairy Fire up, but it does not seem like it's going to make all the differences. He is going to go down, and now with the Edict, they're going to find a bonus kill. Tims will also drop. And that is pretty bad news, as they also lose Jabs.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Not against Analog and Yuma. They're definitely going to have to just let it go, and they're going to try and steal with Zhao across the map. But of course, Whisper has gotten the memo to not allow this to happen. They will Nightmare up at the very least. The charge is incoming. Looks like Zhao should. Oh, he can't. He cannot. The Nightmare was taken by KJ. He'll lose out in the end. A nice attempt for Zhao. No deny either. Thank you very much for the int. Meanwhile, across the map, Tim's going to drop as well. Analog able to pick off another one. And this does feel like another game where if you are Analog, you could really just rush. Analog's going to continue applying pressure, but keep in mind he has the Misanthropy, so he can't exactly use that Edict to try and abuse the tower. Just going to have to try and use the creeps for that. But he is doing some work as he does pop the Invis now, and looks like he's going to think about heading up north and finding this Jackie Morphling. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Jabs again being caught out here down to the bottom, and he's just dead. No chance of survival. There's even mid lane KJ. He's taking attention away here, John. Look at Analog top lane. He might run into Jackie. Oh, he'll barely miss out. He doesn't see him. Or do they? Well, Jackie sees them now. Analog is spotted underneath that sentry ward. He's avoided all vision.
But again, Boom is doing a great job of actually dancing around this a little bit. Like, mitigating these rough times for themselves. Jackie almost onto the Yasha. Could try to play here.
They have set up with a Nightmare. Tim's going to be around. They've got the Fiend's Grip, but the Global Silence was immediate. Tims did hold out on the Mortimer's Kisses, but Jackie has been caught. Zhao trying to run. Armel will intervene. Here come the Kisses. So they do at least kill Whisper, but the charge is in from Schofield now. Looking for Zhao. Zhao's going to be okay as he pops a Nightmare. And they might actually find a 2-for-1 special here. Schofield does not have a way to charge out any longer. Though he does have plenty of stick charges, but it's not going to matter in the end. Armel able to secure the kill. Does come at the cost of Jackie, however.
Doesn't take too long for those camps to be cleared out here.
They do hit the Echo. I mean, it's not too much damage, though. And with the Sister Shroud, they don't hit. The Spear is out. The TP at least going to allow one to get out of there.
Dread about that objective on Boom. You know, if Heroic finds a good fight around the mid to top area, they will easily just swipe away Roshan on top of a pickoff. So you have to be ultra cautious on Boom. You have to maintain some semblance of vision to keep track here.
We'll get caught very quickly down at the bottom lane. The hard thing is as well for Boom, like, you're already in a game where you've fallen behind and you're starting to hit these spikes by Heroic. And when you're against a hero like Spirit Breaker that will just charge you every time you're on the map, you're in huge danger. As Armel getting taken out as well. Analog now with the blink just blinking right into him. They can't really deal with him. Oh, Yuma's here now as well. Jab's not happy with what he's seeing, but Yuma actually avoiding the jump. A little bit of hesitation. Schofield even around the corner, but they're assuming the whole side of Boom are there. And, well, now they have made their way over. They're going to find Tim straight off the bat. Tim's has no way out of this one. He's gone, and so is Zhao. And now the fight is looking really bad if you're Boom, because it's completely over. They'll find Jabs on top. Double kill for Yuma. Smoke about to break on Analog. He might just jump right in for this. If he does see them, he will eventually. Diabolic getting popped. He will make the move in. Zhao immediately caught. Whisper, meanwhile, has an arena, is waiting it out, and does find two of them. He gets the value play. Yuma will jump in for the easiest kills of his life. And there is nothing to be done here by Boom Esports. They're just completely avoiding Jackie. Just ignore him. Try to go after Armel instead. In fact, now they'll turn back on Jackie, but the buybacks are incoming. Tims is here. He will at least force out the kisses, but the silence was there immediately, and Jackie, he's been stunned up. He is strength morphing at the least. He'll survive a little bit longer, but not for long. He is down. And that'll be all she wrote, I think, as Boom Esports, they're just dropping like flies. They'll get Armel out of there.
They are setting their eyes down bot. Yuma is sort of on an island by himself here, but the charge is coming in.
He's got the Shadow Blade up now as well, so it's kind of hard to know he's coming. He could actually hit a few heroes in this as well. This could be very dangerous. The charge, no, it will only land on one, but it is going to be Jabs getting caught out as Yuma. He'll jump in. Nether Strike there as well to ensure that Jabs will go down. Thankfully for Boom, they did not line up for that charge that was incoming. But there is another charge ready to go now. He just needs a bit of vision. They're going to find Zhao. Schofield not going to be able to... Oh, does he find somebody else? No.
Issue is he hangs so far back. Your initiation is somewhat there. I mean, you've got the blink on Armel. You've got Jackie, who's mobile, who is also going into a BKB now. Maybe at that point you start to feel a little bit more confident, but at 17k behind, it's getting harder and harder to see the openings.
Yeah. And there goes... well, there goes Armel.
What can you do? It is,
well, look at the bright.
a good line.
You could be me, John. Look on the bright side. You know, I haven't heard my voice line yet. Jackie.
Whisper.
Well, you could be Jackie as well, John. Oh!
Ooh.
There's a slam, but it's not going to make the difference. Arena down. Whisper, he'll find a few more.
Ooh, huh.
And this is not looking great, even with the spear miss. It's just not going to make too much of a difference, as here comes Analog. Armel down. Tims is down. Jabs trying to run. Will at least make it for now, but they're just continuing to just find more, or at least look for more. But no, it's onto the tier 3 tower. Yuma just towards the south of them, but I don't think he'd be a very contestable target. So they are running into Schofield. Here comes Yuma. He's going to show himself. This could be a very scary try to jump in. In fact, Tims, he's trying to get out of there, but he's going to get stunned by the charge. Meanwhile, now the rest of them, Armel, he's also been caught up by Whisper. Arena is down holding in Jackie. Meanwhile, Yuma's still trying to find a target, but now the Hex is out. Jackie gets caught. Jackie's been caught by the surprise sight device of Analog. And now it just gets worse and worse. They'll chase down Armel, no problem. They even have the Nether Strike ready to go for Zhao if they need it. Zhao, he's going to be okay. But, well, Jabs is not going to be okay, Jonathan. Jabs will also die. I wouldn't blame Boom for calling it. There you go. They do indeed. And this is kind of in the storyline for all the games we've had so far today, John. I've got to say, just one team is, at least so far, outclassing the other. And that's kind of just what happened in this game one. Yeah, it's certainly another dominant game here for the Xtreme here today, Jonathan. Of course, Heroic making it look rather easy. Do you standout wise? Is it Yuma? Is it Analog? I mean, obviously everyone played really well.
So this should be a relatively free time for Jackie to weave in and out. But I will say I like Heroic's draft more still. I think this is concerning. You don't have an easy way to stop Whisper.
A lot of close calls, but nothing quite yet. As Jackie now being chased down by Whisper. He's out of mana. Top lane. They will try for the Ursa, but Yuma, he's way too tanky at the moment. At the very least, you do buy a bit of space for Jabs. It's now bottom lane. They do jump in again onto Schofield, and this time, Jackie able to secure the kill before he can get anything used up like that tombstone. So he will try and move up towards the top lane, maybe looking for that Shrine of Wisdom in 20 seconds. He will see the stacks being made. He'll pop a haste through now, looking for perhaps Jabs on that Mars, but Jabs is safe, and well, they are still sticking around. The Shrine of Wisdom is coming up in 8 seconds. Here comes an Undying out of nowhere now, dropping the tombstone to Schofield. Has bought a bit of space for them to try and steal away this Shrine. They'll even drop the Dream Coil, so they have taken the Shrine away. It will only really cost them the life of Schofield, who has already respawned thanks to that Ceaseless Dirge. Oh, in fact, they're going. Jabs, he's going to drop. They should have KJ for their trouble, and they will. I'd still call that a pretty decent win, though, for Heroic, considering they got both Shrines and even a Jabs kill on top.
Illusion Rune coming in, be harder to pin them down, and they still have their own stacks anyhow. So equal in terms of just finding this free farm in the triangle for both sides. Analog's going to be enjoying this into his build-up for Witchblade. Maybe a freebie if Zhao's not careful.
Yeah, he's going to get coiled up, so the Cog's not going to allow him an easy escape route, and this time Analog will find himself a nice little freebie. Like, he is hesitant. Armel's going to show up now, chain forward. They've got the lift up to start. He's got the enrage though, so it makes it rather hard to actually kill him. He'll drop the arena eventually here with Jabs, but he's got no mana. No, he didn't even have the spear available. Didn't even have it. It was on cooldown. There it is now. It will land, but can he get within range for a God's Rebuke? I don't know if he can. He does eventually, but it's no damage being dealt. Jackie can't finish the job either. So Jabs being chased, trying to play on the edge, will try for a TP attempt and should make it. Jackie will do the same, but they're going to chase him down now, knowing he's been silenced up. Hook shot in. Zhao's going to try and save and jump in onto Schofield, at least finding some kind of a target as Armel picks up his third kill of the game. Moving on to the silencer, it could be a fourth, and it will be. Armel now dominating. Very close now to having the full Battle Fury up on that Ursa. And Jackie's obviously been having a really nice time as well now, almost at that Maelstrom, as we are chasing down Armel. Coil going to lock him down, Global Silence on top of that, but he's a very tanky target. They'll need a bit more than that. Hook shots in from Zhao. Spear as well, actually dragging him out of the conks, forcing the arena to be dropped. Here comes a Rolling Thunder now from Whisper from a mile away, trying to catch up to Jabs. And he will get there eventually, knocking him back onto the high ground, but they do get the kill.
Just none of that panning out for the side of Boom. It is a lot of time commitment here. Like, they're still eyeing up Whisper. Even Jackie's still hanging in the area. Could still be a feasible kill, but he does have a roll ready.
He does. They're moving in. Whisper, he's out of mana now, so he doesn't have that roll any longer. And in fact, without it, he will stick charge up, but he can't get it off. Quick pick up here for Jackie. That'll allow him to pick up the full Desolator now, and still very, very close. And with a slow game like this, you never know when things pop off. In fact, it might be right now, John. 5-man smoke. If they win this fight, it leads to Roshan immediately as Tims. He will break the smoke. They are still going to run into Zhao though, and in fact, they found Jabs to boot. That's the much bigger target that they really want. And Jabs, he is just perma-stunned by Whisper. He'll get a Yules off. He has some time to get the arena down, but no, in fact, he does not. Now onto Armel, they'll go. Armel, he will chain out of it. Still some hesitation from Heroic. Still respecting Boom. Here we go. Hookshot is there. They found Whisper with that. Into the spear as well. It'd be lovely if they could burst him down. But the Tombstone. The Tombstone's going to save him. They had the shards up on Schofield. Oh, Whisper will survive just by a hair. And now the fight's horrible for Boom Esports. They're going to lose Zhao straight off the bat. They'll keep going. Whisper, he'll pop the Rolling Thunder now. Tims will steal it away, but he's been stunned up immediately. They just want to burst down the Rubik. But he will make it out as the chase continues now. Armel, he'll find Schofield. Schofield will immediately respawn, of course, as the chase is now on for Yuma. Can't really approach with that smoke because Tims is just waiting in the wake. So they'll hang around the mid lane instead. Slowly inching their way to that triangle. Zhao is ready to try and catch anyone, and he will find the Undying, but they had the Rolling Thunder, so Zhao's in big trouble now. Zhao will go down. Rolling Thunder looking for a little bit more, and Jackie in that Sakuchi trying to get away, but they had the dust out. They will defuse him up as well, but Whisper couldn't land with the stun. Here comes Armel. He'll burst down the Pingler immediately, but now Armel needs a way out of his own. He'll just run the old-fashioned way. The coil wasn't enough. Yuma still trying. We'll find a secondary support in the Rubik, but they are going to lose KJ in the meantime by the looks of it as Jackie takes care of him. Armel still being chased. Yuma, he'll jump back in, finds the Timbersaw. But they don't really seem to be able to deal with Jackie.
Aegis only a minute left on Jackie, which is very marginal window now to try to play this aggression onto the tier 2. They're going to have some spells off cooking, like Coil's only a few seconds away now.
In Jackie, he got caught with that silence. He didn't want to pop the BKB for the first line. He'll save it for the second. Beautiful timing though. Whisper. Perfect timing with the roll. I thought he was a bit too early. So Jackie's gone. Jabs is gone. Tim's is probably just gone as well, John. I'm not going to lie. He'll run. They'll slow him up with the inhibit. That'll be a third. And at least Jackie has a sense of humor, John. At least he has a sense of humor.
Does not have TP for half a minute. He's the one forced to walk back home. He could be intercepted here.
It could be Armel. Jabs. Jabs, he's going to get caught. No two ways about that. He will die. I mean, I guess at least it wasn't Armel. That's good news.
The side of Boom are hanging around in that area, and Yuma is pretty far out by himself here.
I mean, he is, John, but he's got the Ags up. I don't know if they can actually kill him. He's holding out for the enrage for now. They'll get a lot of damage off. Problem is, Analog will just pick off Zhao for free. Well, I say for free, he almost ends up dying, but not really quite. Meanwhile, Arena being dropped here, but they've got the Tombstone and the Rolling Thunder now going. Tims will at least take the Rolling Thunder for himself and does pop. But it doesn't really seem to make too much of a difference right now as Yuma jumps back in. They'll take down Tims before he even connects to the Ursa. And Armel's the only survivor left, really. TP away, he will be successful. Jabs, he's also made it.
But there is still access points here for Heroic down bot and mid for the high ground threat while this Aegis is up anyhow. So it's not too much of a concern. Oh.
Going again, Jabs. Just not having a game. Oh, no, not Jackie. And the hook shot a little bit late to the party. And there you go. Surprise abyssal reveal here from Yuma. There you go. There goes the first rat.
Oh,
Armel. Oh boy, they found Armel. He's going to be okay. Rolling Thunder, Whisper, just pump faking from the back. Jump in, here we go. Rolling Thunder, perfectly
Whisper.
catching 3 of them. And that'll be, I think, all she wrote. Jabs is down another time. They'll try to chase down Whisper, but he's just taken no damage. I mean, Yuma is somewhat unhealthy, but he's got the Aegis up. I don't think he really needs to sit back here. They don't need to play this safe. Back to the racks they'll go. Zhao is now back and available on the clock. Jabs is up in 1. The hook shot in. Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked.
How?
Tims will go down. I don't know anymore, John. I don't know. Armel, he's going to try and salvage this, but he's gone in alone. Nobody's really there to back him up. They're all just kind of watching. They're trying to deal with this damn tombstone. They'll finally get it. Schofield has been left behind for a little bit, but his team is still sticking around as they'll make the jump to the back line. Jackie force the time up, and now the bash is coming out. And that'll be Jackie down, though. He has buyback. He'll commit onto Jabs now. Jabs trying to get away. They'll drop Armel instead. Yuma, still uncontested, will finally look to retreat, but he still has that Aegis. He's still got the secondary life, and they're not going to wait for either. There was 20 seconds left. They'll just take him down and give him the reset. And that means the Jabs is going to die. You would have just been better leaving the Ursa to let the Aegis expire. It was only 20 seconds left anyway.
Yeah, they're still set to go. I mean, what's holding you back now? You force out the buyback from Jackie. Dream Coil's back up. Roll's back up. Yuma, BKB's on long cooldown, sure, but do you really care?
Tim's caught in the back. Jackie is gone. GG is called. And there you have it, John X Fire. A horrible day for SCA. Props to Heroica. A fantastic performance. Wildcard and Heroic. I'll say it again, John. They both made it look pretty easy in their respective series.
I would say it's the same MVPs as it was. Maybe a little bit more, you know, a bit of a shout out for Whisper, but Analog and Yuma just stole the show once more. Analog, especially in this puck, just getting all of that work done, weaving in and out. Like we talked about in the draft, this was a very free puck game.